Hello everyone, and welcome back to Clark's Condensed. Today we have a fun and beginner-friendly project in store for you that you can make in just under 10 minutes. I'll be making a personalized water bottle with my Cricut. You can make decals with any Cricut machine, but today I will be using the Cricut Joy because I will just be doing a simple, small monogram. The Cricut Joy is really so convenient for those bite-sized projects, especially with the smart materials that it's compatible with. So let's get started. First, you want to gather your materials. For water bottles, I typically recommend permanent vinyl so it can withstand water. Of course, if you're going to be wanting to change out the vinyl or the decal in the future, removable might be a better option. But there are so many kinds of permanent vinyl that you can use. For this project, I will be just using this gold traditional vinyl. However, Cricut recently came out with their cold-sensitive color-changing vinyls, and I think it is amazing for water bottles. I'm going to show you a little demo here, which you might already be able to see. But what you're going to do is you just pour the water in, and you can see that the light pink stars turn dark. I think it's super fun, especially for kids. You can really use any kind of tumbler or water bottle that you want. I bought this one and the tumbler over there at the Dollar Tree, and then the cups behind it I bought at Five Below, which are great places to find those. It can be helpful to pre-wash your cups and then clean them off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol before starting. Stainless steel water bottles also work well. In addition to those materials, you're going to need your trusty cutting mat, a fine point blade, a scraper, and transfer tape. The sky is truly the limit when it comes to designs for water bottles. Design Space has tons of great options, and you can also find some fun SVGs online. And of course, you can use your own imagination. For this video, I will start with a simple monogram, which is a perfect way to personalize your water bottle. I definitely recommend starting with a simple design when you first start with water bottles because it just can be tricky when it's very complex. This star one was fun and I love how it turned out, but applying this much vinyl to a curved surface can be tricky for a beginner. In Cricut Design Space, I'll show you how to use the monogram generator to create a unique design. It's so easy to use even for beginners. You will open up a new screen in Design Space, and on the left-hand panel at the very bottom, you will click Monogram. Once you pick Monogram, you can type in up to 4 initials, and you can do cut or cut and draw. There's a bunch of different categories, so you can do things with fun pictures behind them for different occasions, interests, sports, or just more traditional words. I'm just going to go with one of these first ones that they have here, and I think I will go ahead and just pick this one right here. That's simple enough. So you'll click on Add to Canvas, and you can adjust the size from here. But it's very simple to create your own monogram this way. After you're done with this, you will click on Make It, and pick your mat, or if you're doing without mat, you can do that mat size, confirm, and then you can go from here. With your design ready, it's time to cut the vinyl and apply it to the water bottle. Don't worry, I'll guide you through each step. Because I'm using the Cricut Joy Smart Materials, I don't have to use a mat, which is really convenient. When you're cutting permanent vinyl, you're going to cut it with the shiny or pretty side up like this. And so just insert it. I will measure the length. Then once it's ready to go, it will tell you to press go on your phone since there are no external buttons on the Cricut Joy. Now the material's unloaded, and we will go ahead and weed it out. When weeding, I always recommend cutting it down to size as much as possible. This makes it a lot easier to weed, and you can save some of your other material for later. With this, you can just probably pull it up, but with more intricate designs, you're definitely going to want to use your weeding tool. Now that we have the design cut out, we are going to apply it to the surface. With curved surfaces, you want to be extra careful. The hinge method is what many prefer, and here's how you do it. You apply the transfer tape to your vinyl like this. However, unlike traditional methods where you would pull up the vinyl from here, you keep the backing on just like this. Now you'll want to stabilize your surface like this. Sometimes you can put something else behind it just to make it more stable. And then you'll place the transfer tape on the bottle carefully. Then you start to pull back the paper backing that's on the back like that, but make sure your vinyl is on there and slowly peel back the paper while pressing down your transfer tape. Then carefully smooth out the different areas on there. And then you will slowly peel it up.
Stronger tape, transfer tape.
And that is a great method because it makes it really easy to apply. You can also just do the traditional method where you peel off the backing tape before and then slowly peel it around. If you're on the curved surface like this, then you want to make sure everything's cut well and lines up well with the transfer tape so there's no overlap. And with both methods, you just want to go as slowly as possible. And there you have it, your very own personalized water bottle or tumbler with your Cricut machine. It was such an easy project, and it's such a fun way to add a little bit of your personality to your cup. I know I like to personalize my kids because when they go to school, I feel like there's just a million water bottles out there, and it's nice for them to have something that is easier for them to recognize. Remember, personalization isn't just about creativity, it's about making life easier. Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more crafting and Cricut tutorials in the future.